Yeah, baby. Ha ha. When I give my bitch the Lemurian lichen and she starts blinking rapidly. When I give my bitch the black poppy and her eyes get red. When I steal my dad's credit card from his pocket, using the golden idol capability. We continue in this story, baby. The next one is called The Triumph of Order, and then it looks like we're on the last case, unless there's one after this. The Triumph of Order. Wait, why does it say we already have 12 clues out of 46? Okay, I didn't do that. That's weird that it already started me out with 12. It's like, no idea what the fuck is happening. Such a relief they decided not to push any fashion charges. I hope the process is not painful. A lot of people I don't recognize here. This tribunal is a farce. They spread lies that my pure love is merely lust. And what do they even know about true art? The fuck? I felt it in my bones that I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls experience God's wrath? Are they getting killed? This is that one guy. It is a thing of beauty to see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Let me just remember this guy's name. His name is Nicholas Maker. Nicholas, I'll wager you feel the new regime rewards your diligence now. So tell me why I saw you spend more than 3 shillings on new clothes after I asked you to lend me money, and you said you had none to spare. I suggest you lend me some now, unless you want me to write up an official report about a 4th virtue breach. Huh? Citizen Nicholas Maker, birth year 1757, occupation record keeper of the Order Party. So this is the New Order people. History of infraction and obedience, labeled a protocol as being on Thursday, even though it was Wednesday. Took a double-length lunch break in the office. Loyal service in low-ranking position to the Order Party. So this New Order political party that has some connection to the Golden Idol, and it looks like all these motherfuckers are wearing New Order armbands. So this fucking crazy political party has a system of infractions and obediences which gives you like a total merit. So he had infractions for fucking up a meeting that was supposed to be on Thursday instead of Wednesday, and he took too long of a lunch break. This fascist ass fucking party. And he's like, I need some money. And you spent it on clothes instead? What? Weekly order party of People's Tribunal number 42. This is March 14th. 6 culprits are brought to the tribunal. Tribunal is opened. Each culprit charges are evaluated and merit changes are calculated. First culprit's merit exaction starts. Second culprit's merit exaction starts. Third culprit's merit exaction starts. What? The man is not breathing, no apparent wounds. Prince of dusk, like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love, Do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face? The fuck, are they killing people at these tribunals? Oh! David Gorin! David Gorin! He's back! He's the guy who I'm most interested in. He's just been like a fluctuating person. Also, what happened to Edmund Cloudsley? Did that motherfucker actually die? Oh, shit! Fucking spilled everywhere. I'm just kidding, I did it. Got the GULO drink. Ginger citrus twist Waterloo. Fire. Poor bugger. I've never seen so much merit removed in the tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. So he lost a lot of merit, that guy. An Albion franc banknote. David Gorin, enforcer of the Order Party. History of infraction. Had a secret compartment in his office locker. Denied the existence of the secret compartment. Loyal service in low-ranking position to the Order Party. I love how they just expect people to fucking... like, because you have a low rank and you're still loyal. Like, is that... Remember the third virtue. Remember the second virtue. Okay, so the second virtue is like no sleeping on the job. The third virtue might be like, don't look like a fucking like, don't dress gay. Is that what this is? Or like, don't dress like not manly. What? Oh shit. And we've got James Turner and Alistair Cock up here serving the tribunal from a high position. Oh, goddamn. And they've got the Griffin's crown here. So this cult has now established a political significance. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the fourth virtue. You know damn well that I keep no secrets. That is music to my ears, Alistair. But do control your emotions. We as arbiters of order must never violate the first virtue. So what are the virtues? Dear Arbiter Cock. Dear Arbiter Cock. I'm writing to inform you that our regiment's colonel was seen with another officer's wife and in a potentially intimate situation. We implore you to send your agents to investigate this potential flouting of the first virtue. So does the first virtue have to do with like not cheating? So he's an arbiter. History of infraction and obedience. Slapped a sergeant in anger, listened to marching music in his manner. So you can't listen to music. Loyal service to the Order Party in a high-ranking position, you get more merit for that. So no music. Dr. James Turner drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic, so no alcohol. Kept the book Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. And he's loyal in a high-ranking position. He's got one more merit than this guy. Interesting. Now let's go here. Culprit, Mr. Fenger Quinn, birth year 1760. Charges, claimed he had no wife, has a painting depicted a naked person in his house. Broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger, was observed spending the night with a neighbor's wife. So Fenger Quinn just loves fucking around. Oh shit. Walter Keene's like little hat thing is here. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events, claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance. Expelled from the party of order. So Walter Keane was expelled from the party. And Lazarus said that he betrayed him. Lothar Richards. Lothar Richards was the fucking, the guy with the carpet head, right? Sounds racist when I say that for some weird reason. This is Lothar, right? Yeah, that's him. Interesting. So what did he do? Mr. Lothar Richards held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. So you could even be held accountable for shit you did in the past? Got angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter. Revealed the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive dissident daughter Mary and her husband Peter. Peter Batley married her? Damn. What's this hair lock, though? Josh Bailey. Left his work at a tannery early. Drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat. Drank excessive amounts of rum at Old Oak. Approached a married woman with an indecent offer. Denied 4 times during questioning that he had done these acts. Horace Webb. I want to make sure those are in order. Has not held down a job since the new regime. Evaluated as 60 instances of non-work. Claims he works in his castle helping his servants clean it. Possesses 15 books kept in his private library. Expressed willingness to donate his castle to the party. 200 merit? So are we in his castle right now, Horace Webb? Gideon Bell is the blue hair man. Wears outrageous hairstyle. Broke down in tears 10 times during questioning. Damn. Has refused to start working. Evaluated at 5 instances of job skipping. Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. Fuck. 4 maxims of virtue. Heart. Man, I wish they just would tell me what they are. So this guy's literally... Oh, he's got the golden idol in his hand, too. Is this little Pip? There are worse jobs than this one. And thank God tobacco is not considered an indulgence. A bit boring, though. Too bad literature is forbidden. Okay. So, what is he saying? Silence, you will perform your function as much as it is required. It is paramount to ensure order in our new society. Okay. So this is increase matter something. Let me go back. Right? That was matter. Increase matter. He had it in his book. Increase matter. Or is it like organic matter? Like something. Increase matter something. Does he have like healing powers? Is that what's going on? Like he's increasing matter of something. In all truth, Lord High Arbiter, I would prefer storing no more than this. What's in his hand? What is this guy saying? I am honored to help the party upkeep the 4 virtues. I only hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. There's a secret thing here. Oh God. There's so many things here. Fuck. Okay, so this is indulgence. of drugs or alcohol. What is this one? Invoice, black book form, 3 pounds of butter, delivery 6 pence, total cost 29 pence. No music. This is a violin. The guy with his fucking, a portrait of Gideon Bell. His hairstyle. I don't know what this is. Like a picture of a naked gnome? So nudity maybe is like you can't be nude? A book entitled Stories. A book entitled Autumn Tales. Okay. So no one's dead in this one, which is interesting. We don't have to solve a murder. We also don't have to figure out the people in this one. So this one is a little bit of a genre changer, which I'm cool with. I'm just confused a little bit. Oops, sorry. Not mean to do that. Sorry, I'm trying to move my camera. Get that shit out of here. Blank have passed since Order Party has seized power. During a tribunal, blank is judged to have the largest merit deduction in all of tribunal history. That is the truth there. Merit, right? Where's merit? Do I have merit? The largest merit deduction in all of tribunal history. To execute his punishment, blank was used on him and he lost blank and died. So, the first virtue, we gotta figure out all these virtues based on all this shit. The second virtue has something to do with like laziness or sloth, maybe. Is sloth the second virtue? Does not count as sloth. So I think the second virtue is at work, sloth, mistakes, okay, let's just like start piecing shit together just by thinking like excessive indulgence because there's like alcohol, excessive fuck. The third virtue is music, a violin. So vulgar music. Where's music? There's a lot of yellow shit here. Vulgar music. The third virtue is also vulgar fashion because he's got the weird hair. And the fourth virtue has something to do with literature. All literature. Damn. So, I mean, first one is for sure excessive indulgence. So we have brandy and opium. That's the first virtue. The second virtue, it has to do with sloth and also work mistakes because we know that homie down here had some work mistakes. Took a double lunch break. What is he saying? I felt it in my bones I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls experience God's wrath. They spread lies that my pure love is merely lust. And what do they even know about true art? Is this the homie who has this up here? Fanger Quinn? That's probably his. Who's the guy who's drinking? Okay, let's keep looking. Such a relief they decided not to push any fashion charges. I hope the process is not painful. Who's the guy who's dead, though? Prince of dusk, like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love and do not make that error. What? Poor bugger, I've never seen so much merit removed at a tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. So secrets are also merit deductions. But which ones are secrets? Fourth virtue is all literature. I would assume all lies and all secrets will be punished. So I would assume that's the virtue of truth. Literature, secrets, and lies will be punished. The first virtue... So the second virtue's got to be diligence. All sloth, mistakes, and... Fuck, we're still missing two things here. Remember the second virtue. Store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. What am I missing? I'm missing something still. Ah, forgot this. Since the year 1792, when it gained majority parliament and liberated our government from multi-party chaos. So it ended up working for them. The creating the moderates and the loyalists by pushing them against each other. Since the year 1792, when it gained majority in parliament and liberated our government from multi-party chaos, the Order Party has worked hard to improve society. Despite the vast popular support for the party, His Majesty refuses to acknowledge the authority of the party's tribunal. High Arbiter Lazarus Hearst has announced that in 2 months, the party and its supporters will participate in a peaceful march to the king's current residence and demonstrate their virtue of moderation. So the king doesn't want... Oh, the king of England is gonna fucking... have to... Oh. So I mean, that's the virtue of moderation, right? The king doesn't believe in what they're doing. And he's like, oh, you don't believe in what we're doing? We're gonna fucking march to your palace and we're gonna make sure that you know the first virtue of moderation, buddy. Is the king down there? Is he down here? Is this the king? That's like who he looks like. I don't know. Claims he works in his castle. Is that him? Horace Webb? The king, Horace Webb? That's possible. Tobacco's not considered an indulgence. I'm still missing something here, though. I already got this. I'm missing one thing. Untidiness. Dear Dr. Turner, I must regretfully inform you that during your absence from party business, your senior assistant, Daniel, has demonstrated extreme untidiness and thus breached one of the virtues. So untidiness is one of them as well. Excessive untidiness, excessive indulgence, and excessive lust will be punished. The second virtue is the work. Sloth, mistakes, and fuck. I think the third virtue is the virtue with like vulgar music, fashion, Man, fucking shit. Vulgar art, music, and fashion. The third virtue then is one of beauty. The virtue of moderation, diligence, beauty, and truth. Excessive emotions at work will be punished. Have 2 or fewer are incorrect. Ah! Virtue of souls? No. So that was right. Third virtue was that of beauty. Vulgar music, fashion, and art. Moderation, indulgence. What am I missing here? We got bones, souls, francs, idle in years now. So this one is 60 years. Can I drag symbols here for inputs? Huh? Blank years have passed since Order Party has seized power. How many years? Was it 60? No. Why'd I think 60? Since the year 1792 when it gained majority parliament and liberated our government. 1792, 3, 4, 5. 3 years have passed since the Order Party has seized power. During a tribunal, blank blank is judged to have the largest merit deduction in all of tribunal history. To execute his punishment, blank was used on him and he lost blank blank and died. The idol was used on him? Did he remove? Did he remove his life matter or some shit? The idol was used on him how though? Who writes poetry? He's like, okay. God damn it. This is so hard. I have to figure out how much of the merit deductions are. I think I need to first figure out what's going on up at the top here. Sorry, my mind is going like 18 different places at once. This one's really fucking hard. I wish there was a murder in this one. Those seem to jive a little bit better with my brain. The first virtue is moderation. Excessive indulgence, untidiness. All literature, secrets, and lies will be punished, right? That seems what's right. Secrets, sloth, mistakes, emotions. What's wrong up here? Moderation, where'd that go? Moderation. Excessive indulgence, untidiness, and lust. Could it be excessive francs? Maybe it's Maybe it's excessive emotions. There it is. So too many emotions will get you fucked, and too much untidiness at work will get you fucked. So now, knowing the 4 virtues, we need to figure out what the merit deductions are. So the merit deductions for each, we have to figure out. I mean, these are clearly all negative blank merit. So let's go to these. So Dr. James Turner drank, and he had a book. So the book, he had plus 20 merit. So we're at a deduction of 8 between these two. So drinking is negative something merit, and secrets, or like keeping a book, literature. This guy listened to music and he slapped someone. So slapping someone, I think, is excessive emotions. And he also listened to music. And he's working at a 9 deduction. So there's like maybe a 5 and 4 going on here. Let me look at what's going on below. Like, now I have to do some fucking math. So he had a book. And he had a secret compartment. Ah. So maybe secrets are only -1. So he's got a secret compartment. And he's got... Oh, and he denied the secret compartment. So... secrets and lies. I think it's just a -1 merit for secrets and lies. Which is odd. Because you would think that one would be the most. So if he's got a secret... so this is -1. Then this would be -7? Drinking is -7? So... I would assume that's moderation. That's -7 merit, I think. We got sloth and untidiness. So he made mistakes, and he had sloth at work. Those probably are the same negative. So then he's working at a -6. So these are probably -3. Which leaves music. So let's use this guy to get the end. So excessive emotions would be -7. And he's working at a 9 deficit, which leaves 2 here. Oh, baby! I don't know if you were following the math in my head, but fucking A, I got it, baby. I got it. So now we gotta find the merit for each of these guys, which actually should be easy now that we know. So, claim that he had no wife is a lie. So let me write this down. Where's my fucking shit? There it is. Pen. So, lying is -1. So that's -1. The naked painting is lust. That's -7. Broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger. That's excessive emotions. That's also -7. Observed spending night with neighbor's wife. That's also excessive lust. It's -7. So total, Fanger Quinn has -7. 14 plus 7 is 21. Right? Guys, I'm so bad at mental math. So 7 times 3 is 21, 22. So this guy had -22 merit, Fanger Quinn. -22 merit. Walter Keane. Flirting, fashion, and lying. So that's -7 for Walter Keane. 7 plus 2 plus 1. 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think Walter Keane's working with a -10. Why was he expelled then from the order if he had only -10? Huh? Don't lie to me. What do you mean these are wrong? Did I do the math wrong? Lying is 1. Painting of a naked person in his house. Oh, maybe that's art instead. Vulgar art. I'm fucking stupid. So, lying is 1. Plus vulgar art is 2. Broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger. I think that's excessive emotions. It's got to be 7 there. And was observed spending the night with his neighbor's wife. That seems to be excessive lust. So maybe it's -17. I think that should be it. Ooh. Okay, let's go back to Walter Keane. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. Flirted 3 times. So flirting 3 times is -21? Wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events. Ooh. 10. So 21 plus 10. Damn, he had a lot. Claimed he had not betrayed. Plus 1 is 32? Oh, that's why he was expelled, because he did it on multiple occasions. Okay, let's go to Lothar. Held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. I mean, that's excessive indulgence, right? So that's got to be a -7. So 7 plus got angry during questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter, plus 7. So that's 14. So he's at -14 plus 15. He's at positive 01. Is that how you would write that? He's at positive 01 merit. So he's not bad. Josh Bailey. Left his work at a tannery early, drank excessive amounts of gin. So we've got a diligence infraction plus a moderation infraction. Drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak. There's another moderation infraction. Approached a married woman with an indecent offer. That's another moderation infraction. Denied 4 times during questioning that he had done these acts. That's 4 lies. So we're at -28 there for this guy. Is Walter Keane the person who had... Yeah, that's got to be right. So let's go with Horace Webb now. Has not held down a job since the new regime. Evaluated as 60 instances of non-work. So 60 times 3. So he's sitting at -180. He lied about it, claims he works in his castle, helping his servants clean it. So he's at -181, possesses 15 books. So you gotta add another 16 to the 181, because books is just 1, right? Yeah. Plus 16. So we're at -196 plus 200. It's just +4. So he ends up with positive 0.4. That was just like he was deep in infractions, but he saved himself by fucking selling his castle. Homie was about to have the biggest infractions ever. And then he was like, let me just save myself. Okay, so... Ooh, Gideon Bell is so fucked here. Wears an outrageous hairstyle. That's -2. Broke down 10 times. Plus 70. Has refused to start working. 5 instances of job skipping. That's 15 more. He's at -87. Rejected the Higher Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance. So then he's got a secret. He's at -88. Damn, he fucked up. He fucked up so bad. -88. Whoa. So is Gideon Bell the person who died? But he just... Did he suck the life out of him using the idol? Did he reduce his, like, matter? But if he took away his life, he's now at... Hold on. I forget what blue and the difference between blue and red is. If the eye is blue, you can only perform like the decrease input. Decrease. And that's a matter. But we don't know what that is yet. Is that time? It's like increase matter of something. Huh. Did he just like suck the fucking life out of him here? But that doesn't make sense. If he sucked the life out of him, then this would be red because it would have all of the life inside of it. Let's see. 3 years have passed since the Order Party seized power. During a tribunal, Gideon Bell is judged to have the largest merit deduction in all of tribunal history. To execute his punishment, the idol was used on him and he lost... He lost what? Does he have no bones? He looks like he has no bones. Look at the way his arms are just hanging. Were his bones extracted? How many bones are in the human body? $206. That doesn't make sense. Such a relief that they decided not to push any fashion charges. I hope the process is not painful. It's a thing of beauty to see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. So, first virtue is that of emotion. never seen so much merit removed. Some mistakes are very costly. But what did they do to him? So he was sitting in the middle here. I like that he doesn't have like a record. The leader doesn't have a record. That makes so much sense. That our regiment's colonel was seen with another officer's wife in a potentially intimate situation. What is he saying here? You will perform your function as much as it is required. In all truth, I would prefer storing no more than this. Storing no more than what? He put something in a secret cabinet. Is it his bones? Which bones did he lose? He's not breathing, he has no apparent wounds. Man, fuck! I feel like he lost his bones because look at how flat he's lying. I want to say he lost a certain amount of bones and died. But how many bones did he lose? If he lost bones even. What are you insinuating, James? I would never break the fourth virtue. You know damn well I keep no secrets. What did they do to him? I feel like I'm really close. I will perform. It is paramount to ensure order in our new society. In a peaceful march to the king's current residence to demonstrate their virtue of moderation. But what did they do to him? What did they do to Gideon? Did he steal years from his life? Did he take away his youth and give it to another person? Prefer storing no more than this? Did he take away years of his life? Wait a minute. And is he giving it to another person? Wait. Are these... So he must have already used it on him. Prefer storing no more than this. Are these just people that are sitting there and... What are they storing? And they have to sit up here all day. Okay, what year is it? That's the most important question. We need to figure out what year it is. 1795. $1795 minus however old he is. His birth year was 1775. Did he lose 20 years of his life and died? Oh! What am I missing? I don't know. Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. I mean, if he was born in 1775 and this shit is taking place in 1795. What's wrong here? The amount of years that have passed since the Order Party? No, I don't think so. I think maybe it's... So that's correct. Oops. Years. This has got to be years. It's definitely Gideon Bell. So... The thing that's wrong is the amount of years. How do I know how many years of his life? And he lost... $1795. In all truth, Lord High Arbiter, I would prefer storing no more than this. The number is wrong. So, I mean... Maybe it's 10 years? Dude, I don't know. I'm brute forcing it. He was born in 1775. So 1795 minus 1775. He only has 20 years to give. Why does he look old as fuck in this though? The idol was used on him. And he lost 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Was it 88? Did you lose the same amount of years in your punishment? Oh, shit. Okay. The Order Party has seized power and now enforces the 4 maxim of virtue, which I understand. The young Duke Gideon Bell was judged during the tribunal to have lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Hearst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years, thus making him 108, which resulted in his death. Decrease his youth by 88 years. So he did that. So he decreased his matter. And then he decreased. So he's giving his youth to these people. Would prefer storing no more than this. So he has these people that just store youth. So he stole his youth by 88 years? Damn. What the actual fuck? The young Duke Gideon Bell was judged during tribunal, lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Hearst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years, thus making him 108, which resulted in his death. So does that mean these people as well are like keeping their youth? Was he bald in the last one? And now he has hair? So he like earned 12 years of his life back? Is that what happened? Oh shit, it is! So they're earning years of their life back. Homie has 11 years gained. Does he look older in this one? He's a little bit chubbier. Damn. So they're getting... So the merits that they have... I mean, this one is so small. He gained 8 years of his life back, so you can't really tell the difference. He gained 4. You also can't tell the difference. Like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love. I do not make that error. When you look... Oh my god. I didn't realize that's what was happening. So he's stealing people's youth. And then he's giving youth to this child. So he just shot it into the child. He's saying increase matter something. The only one thing that I don't understand is what this means. So he's increasing, he's taking the youth from something and increasing the youth in something else. Is that what happened with the apples? So it says increase matter youth. Matter. Increase the matter's youth. The implications of this are what I surmise. This could be a tremendous discovery. The next step is to use progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. So you can increase the youth of something else. Damn. So they're like keeping people in their new order by like threatening them with like stealing their youth away. So he took 88 years of the motherfucker's life. I guess you kind of just had to come to that conclusion that it was 88 years at a certain point. Fuck. Wow. Wow. I'm blown away by that. That looks like Little Pip, does it not? From before? Crazy. So you're stealing youth from kids and giving it to other kids, which is why that one guy is probably like a little bit more middle-aged than the others. Like, he's a little bit older. So he's probably stealing the youth from this guy and God, fuck. And he's storing youth. So they have to store the youth somewhere, which is why they have the kids here with the things around their neck to like note down how many years of youth they're storing in themselves. Fuck, that took me a while. Alright, the story's getting hella interesting, motherfuckers. It's the judo idol. It's the judo idol? Bubonic plague, baby.